Amy and Chris Merrick finally big divorce announcement today. Tori and Zach Roloff finally twin baby birth announcement today. Karen Chandler finally divorce announcement right now. Little people, big world, is Amy Roloff's ego out of control? Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please subscribe to my channel. Amy Roloff has endured ups and downs in Little People, Big World, but she's exhibiting signs of having a big ego after Little People, Big World Season 25. The Roloff family matriarch has been heavily featured in the series alongside her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, and their children, Zach Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff. After nearly 2 decades, the Roloff children have grown up, started their own families, and moved on to new chapters in their lives. While much of the current drama centers on Zach and Tori Roloff's feud with Matt, Amy's stirring the pot. Amy and Matt's marriage, which lasted nearly 30 years, ended in divorce in 2016. As part of their divorce settlement, Matt purchased Amy's share of Roloff Farms. This legal transaction marked a significant change, as Amy was no longer a co-owner of the farm that had been a central part of the family. Following their separation, Matt started dating Karen Chandler, who had been working at the farm for over a decade. Their relationship became public in early 2017, and the pair has since gotten engaged. Amy, meanwhile, got married to Chris Merrick in August 2021. Amy hasn't been shy about putting Matt down before and after their divorce, which could be a sign that she has a big ego. Her snarkiness towards Matt was evident in her reactions to his decisions about Roloff Farms, as depicted in Little People, Big World Season 25. Amy, who shares a long and complex history with Matt, expressed her disappointment over Matt's choice to turn their family home into a short-term rental. Despite acknowledging that it makes business sense, Amy's remarks reflect her personal dismay and subtle criticism. According to Amy, maintained her composure but revealed her true feelings in a preview clip when she asked her husband to deal with Matt face to face. "I don't ask him about those things," referring to the farm. She added, "You can do that, not me." Amy's frustration was palpable, and she shaded Matt in the process. Matt often deserves to get dragged, as Amy's snarky comments are rooted in her dissatisfaction with Matt's handling of family affairs. However, Amy might think she's above criticism due to her massive ego. Chris and Amy seem like a happy couple, but she might be naive about his intentions. He doesn't respect her as much as he claims to, as Chris was caught gossiping about Amy with Matt in Season 25. Despite claiming that he and Matt didn't talk about Amy, Chris admitted they had discussed her, even complaining about the things she did that he didn't like. This was a sign that Chris might be using his relationship with Amy and her past with Matt to gain attention on the show and increase his prominence. However, some fans disliked Chris before the latest Little People, Big World season. Chris transitioned from a lifelong bachelor persona to settling down with Amy quite quickly. When the pair got married, Chris made a bizarre Facebook status change, saying he had given up his player badge for Amy. There were even questions about Chris' sexuality and the speed at which he moved from self-proclaimed single man to a family man. These aspects all suggest Chris could be using Amy for clout. Though they wed 3 years ago, it's normal for a reality TV star of nearly 2 decades to enjoy fame, but Amy seems to relish her notoriety a little too much. The Roloff family matriarch is active on Instagram, boasting 1.5 million followers on the platform. In her bio, she provides a shopping and retail profile and advertises a link to Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. While it's unclear whether Little People, Big World will return for another season, she's capitalizing on her fame any way she can. There are clearly problems in the Roloff family, evidenced by Zach and Tori's unwillingness to connect with either of their parents. However, Amy posts as if nothing is wrong, even though Zach didn't acknowledge Mother's Day. She is constantly advertising her kitchen business, posting about cooking, and taking event speaker gigs. Amy has appeared on reality TV for nearly 20 years, and it's evident that her ego has ballooned over the years. She has positioned herself as a person who profits nearly entirely off of her fame, as her recipes aren't anything special. Amy was notorious for her bossy personality on Little People, Big World. Matt even called Amy a dictator in season 25, saying in the episode that Amy can cross that line from micromanager to dictator quicker than me. While an extreme comparison, there's no denying that Amy is a formidable woman when she wants to be in charge. As Matt accused her of being a tyrant, Amy stepped up as the leader, asserting her decisions when Matt, Karen, and Chris were struggling to finalize plans for a big event. Amy's usual approach, while efficient, highlights her authoritative style, which Matt had grown accustomed to. Despite Matt's criticism, Chris and Karen appeared supportive of Amy's leadership. Amy might be bossy, but she always got the job done, and this event was no different. However, maintaining a consistently bossy persona is indicative of her big ego and not trusting anybody but herself. Matt and Amy's history as ex-spouses always adds a layer of complexity, as does the presence of Karen and Chris. Their interactions often involve bickering and snarky comments, making the collaborative process difficult. While her management style might come off as too harsh and dominating, it ensured that necessary decisions were made promptly, highlighting the importance of having a strong leader. On the flip side, Amy doesn't do well when she's not allowed to be in charge. Matt has taken the brunt of negativity in the aftermath of Little People, Big World season 25. But Amy has a big ego too. Her inability to relinquish the reins in leadership situations, snarkiness towards Matt, and lust for fame all indicate her head has gotten a little too big since her first appearance on the show. While Amy is ultimately more likable than Matt, fame has made both of them a little egotistical. Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff is sharing how he and his family landed after the long-running series has likely come to a close, especially where he and his ex-wife, Amy Roloff, stand. Although Matt and Amy have appeared on Little People, Big World together for 25 complicated seasons, the couple has been divorced since 2016 and have lived separate lives while still coming together to film for their reality TV show. With Matt and Amy's children, including Zach Roloff and his wife Tori Roloff, having departed the series, many have wondered if LPBOU has come to an end. LPBOU's Matt Roloff reveals where he stands with ex-wife Amy during an interview with ET Online. Matt revealed that he and his ex-wife Amy are in a good place after their contentious 2016 divorce. "I never imagined Amy and I getting divorced. People's relationships, they evolve and they change, and I'm super happy for Amy having Chris," Matt shared, gushing over Amy and her husband, Chris Merrick. "They're a wonderful couple and we enjoy them immensely and hang out with them. We're not besties every day, but we certainly hang out." While Matt and his fiancée, Karen Chandler, aren't always around Amy and Chris, they still share a bond. While Matt and Amy's divorce was a hurdle for their family, the couple's separation made it easier for them to move forward with their lives and honor their relationship for what it was. The Roloff's children, Jacob Roloff, Molly Roloff, and the twins Zach and Jeremy Roloff, have moved away from Little People, Big World in the years after their parents' divorce. Although the Roloff family has tensions of their own, Matt and Amy were able to continue to orbit one another in a healthier way for their children and grandchildren. Their divorce has brought new love into their lives. As things changed for the Roloff family, it became clear that Matt and Amy were happier separate than they had been together. Amy, who met Chris shortly after her divorce from Matt, began dating him quietly before marrying her match in 2021. While the couple faced some backlash, they have been happily together for years. Matt met his now fiancée, Karen, years prior to their relationship beginning, as she was once an employee at Roloff Farms. The pair got together in 2017 and are planning a wedding in the near future. With the future of Little People, Big World somewhat uncertain, the Roloff family is moving forward rather than waiting for the series to return. Matt and Karen, who have been planning their wedding since announcing their engagement in 2023, are looking ahead to happy times with the family. Though the series may be over, Matt and the rest of the family, including Amy and Chris, are able to look back on Little People, Big World, and see all the good that came out of their time on the wedding. The Roloff family. All about the Little People. Big World stars. The Roloff family has shared their family life on TV for almost 20 years. The TLC hit reality series Little People, Big World premiered in 2006, and throughout its tenure has focused on Matt Roloff, Amy Roloff, and their children Zachary Roloff, Jeremy Roloff, Molly Roloff, and Jacob Roloff at home on Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. Matt and Amy, who divorced in 2016, have 7 grandchildren, including their most recent grandson born in April 2022. Matt has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism, while Amy and Zach have achondroplasia, the most common form of dwarfism. Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob are of average size. After nearly 20 years on TV, the family has continued showing their internal drama and stress over running the farm. In a teaser for the LPBJ Season 16 premiere in 2024, Matt revealed that he would be leaving the farm and its land to his ex-wife Amy in his will. The clip, shared exclusively with People, also promised more family drama to come in the show's next installment. Here's everything to know about the Little People, Big World stars, including their kids and their grandkids. Matt was born on October 7, 1961 in San Francisco. He has dystrophic dysplasia, a rare form of dwarfism characterized by short limbs and orthopedic problems that required countless surgeries as a child, according to Matt's LinkedIn. He designed and sold computer systems before buying Roloff Farms in the 1990s beyond, sharing a starring role on LPBO. Matt and his ex-wife Amy also share twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly, and son Jacob. The former couple rose to fame on their show alongside their 4 children when it premiered in 2006. Nearly 10 years later, in 2015, Matt and Amy filed for divorce. We are proud of what we have accomplished together, including raising 4 wonderful children who have grown to become remarkable adults and building our strong and ongoing successful businesses, the pair said in a statement to People at the time. They continued, "Our kids and our ever-growing family, and the love and support we have for them, will be our priority. We will continue to work together side by side in the daily responsibilities for our many current ventures." Matt started dating his current girlfriend Karen Chandler, a former employee at Roloff Farms, in 2017. On an August 2021 episode of LPBW, they revealed they were moving in together. "Our grand plan right now is to stay committed, stay in love, go to Arizona, and spend a tremendous amount of time together," Chandler said in a confessional. "Then when we're here in Portland, we'll live individually and see each other a lot." In April 2023, Matt announced his engagement to Chandler. "After 6 wonderful years together, I asked Karen to marry me and she said yes," he told People. "Our plan is to enjoy our engagement, and we are looking forward to a simple but elegant wedding in 2024. After a brief period when Matt listed part of the 109-acre Roloff Farms for sale in May 2022, the farmer chose instead to transform it into a short-term rental. "I have decided to pull the small farm off the open market and partner with iTrip_vacations and open the Roloff Farms to everyone and anyone who wants to spend a few nights in the Roloff family home," Matt Sadie added. "Needless to say, we're scrambling hard behind the scenes, plus running the busy pumpkin patch, to convert, refurnish the home to be ready for its first guests." We realize this #staycation-style homes aren't for everyone, but it's my hope many families will be able to pull together and have family reunions in this home. Matt is also a children's book author and a motivational speaker. Amy was born on September 17, 1962, the same day as her daughter Molly in Michigan. She attended Central Michigan University and graduated in 1985, according to her LinkedIn profile. The reality star shares twins Zach and Jeremy, daughter Molly, and son Jacob with her ex-husband Matt. The former couple were married from 1987 to 2016. We thought we'd grow old together on this farm, but plans changed, Amy said in a March 2020 episode of Little People, Big World. Right now, Matt and I are doing the best we can when it comes to family things. It's not easy, but I know both Matt and I are determined to make it work well post-divorce because this is family. Amy married Chris Merrick on August 28, 2021, at Roloff Farms. It was just all so right and good, Amy told PUPL after their nuptials. I am just elated. I'm happy. I'm thrilled that I have found someone to spend the rest of my days with. I think what I'm looking forward to the most is just really dreaming together, she continued. We're all in now, so it's just solidifying the relationship where we live. While both parts of the couple have moved on to new relationships, Amy remains friendly with her ex Matt and his girlfriend Chandler. Beyond her work on TV, Amy is also the founder and CEO of Amy Roloff Enterprises, which has included her writing several books, including 2019's A Little Me and several published recipes in Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. Additionally, Amy has been a motivational speaker. Matt and Amy welcomed Zach on May 10, 1990, along with his twin brother Jeremy. He was born in Oregon, where he now lives with his wife and kid. Zach is the only one of his siblings who is still regularly featured on Little People, Big World. He married Tori on the family farm in July 2015, with his brother Jeremy as his best man. Ahead of the wedding, Zach told PUPL, "It's a big day. We're marrying, coming together, committing ourselves to one another for a lifetime in front of all of our family and friends. We're just super excited." Beyond holding his nuptials on the farm, Zach was even interested in buying a portion of the land when Matt wanted to sell in May 2022. However, in October of that year, Zach's dad decided to turn it into a short-term rental destination. 2 months later, Tori hinted in an Instagram story that she and Zach's time on the show might end soon. "I think our time is definitely coming to a close, but we're trying to enjoy it while it's here," she said. Zach has 3 children with his wife Tori, sons Joshua Luke and Jackson Kyle, and daughter Lila Ray. Like their dad, all 3 children were born with achondroplasia, while Tori is of average height. Since becoming parents, the couple have had some on-screen spats, including one tense moment in a December 2022 episode when Tori reflected on the challenges of motherhood and told Zach, "You don't give me any credit for anything." Despite occasional tense moments, the couple have focused on being real on-screen and sharing all parts of their relationship, including how they get everything done with 3 small children. "I would say Zach takes care of the outside of the house, and I take care of the inside of the house," Tori said in a confessional. "I do breakfast, feed the kids, get Jackson ready for school, take him to school, then come home and Zach goes down for his first nap, and then it's just me and Lila, and we play. He wakes up, we do lunch." In February 2024, Zach and Tori announced that they were leaving the show on an episode of their Raising Heights podcast. "I think the chapter has closed regardless of us being asked back or not. We've made it pretty clear we're done with that chapter for multiple reasons," Zach said at the time. "But because we've made that pretty clear, they haven't asked us back. Technically, this last cycle was rough between the family, the farm deal, and we are done with it." Jeremy was born to Matt and Amy in Oregon on May 10, 1990, along with his twin brother Zach. He spent 14 years 17 seasons and over 300 episodes on LPBW before departing the series in 2018. The reality star began his college career at Portland Community College, according to his LinkedIn, and graduated from the Brooks Institute in 2014. Jeremy has worked as a camera operator for weddings and a production assistant. Like his parents and Zach, he is an entrepreneur and has been president of the Roloff company since August 2019. Jeremy married Audrey Mirabella Roloff on September 20, 2014, on the family farm, 6 months after getting engaged. The couple have been open about the hard parts of marriage, with Audrey sharing a vulnerable post on Instagram in 2019, revealing that she and Jeremy have been working through some things. And let's just say there has been a lot of heated fellowship, morning hugs missed, and date nights postponed. The pair share 3 children, daughter Ember Jean and sons Bo James and Radley Knight. They often share photos of their family on Instagram for fans to keep up with them. Now off the show, he and his wife Audrey own Beating 50%, which includes a collection of journals and guides for married couples. They also released a book in 2018 along the same vein called A Love Letter Life. Pursue creatively, date intentionally, love faithfully. At the time, Jeremy told P.O.P.L., "We believe everyone has a unique love story, and we want people to be super stoked to press into their own love story."